Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today guys we're going to record the opening of the Super Starter Space-Time Showdown Starter Deck. Try saying that 3 times fast in a row. I bet you at least one time you're going to mess up. But without further ado guys, let's get to the opening of this starter deck that is introducing Pendulum Summoning into the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! So guys, let's open it up now. I've already opened up one of the other starter decks, as you can see. This is the new starter mat with the pendulum zones. I put the 2 pendulum monsters in the pendulum zone. And I have to admit, they really glued this one nice and tight. Whew. Gotta work out some more, I guess. So we got our new pendulum mat and our new rule book, which I'll go over. So our new pendulum zones look like that. Like I've said a million times before, I feel like it's a little bit too cloggy. They actually cut off the extra deck and field spell and graveyard and deck zone, if you see. But that's the new field and how it looks like. Next, we'll go on to the new rulings. So this is the new beginner's guide, but it also has the new rulings for the new only drawing 5 cards once per turn. In your opening hand, you only can draw 5 cards, as well as both players can have their own field spell and things of that nature. So there's some new rulings you should look over, plus it shows you how to pendulum summoning and all that nice stuff. Next we have the power-up packs, which I guess we'll open up right now, and then we'll get to the main event, which is the starter deck. So first let's open up these 4 power packs. I'll shuffle them up because I don't know which ones are which. There we go, we shuffled them up. Now I don't know which ones are which, because one of them I know has Dark Hole, and the other one has the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, which you're guaranteed to get. Not Odd Eyes, I think it is. So the first one we actually get a Dark Hole. Dark Hole, great card. Nothing more to say. A hollow version of Dark Hole is amazing. So we get Dark Hole, Amazoness Sage. Why can't Amazons get decent support? They're such a fun archetype. I'm not even going to pronounce his name because I will butcher it. Oh, what the heck. I'll make you guys laugh at me. Des Volsgraf. Some German pronunciation. Call the Haunted. And Injection Fairy Lily. Love Injection Fairy Lily. Good card. One of my favorite old school cards of all time. The next one, go figure. Even if I shuffle them up, I still seem to get them. So next we got Odd Eyes Dragon. We get Swords of Revealing Light. Amazing card, in a way. The A-Force, Reinforcement of the Army. Sacred Crane. This card's actually pretty decent with Soul Charge if you want to do make some crazy decks out of it. Nothing really super spectacular. Next, we get another Odd Eyes Dragon. We get a Rhoda. We get a Magical Cylinders. Amazing card. The Swords of Revealing Light. Magical Cylinders, great card. And the A-Force. Let's see what else we get. Come on, give me something good. Well, we get the Dark Hole again, which is cool. So we get the Dark Hole, another Injection Fairy. Kaiser the Light Monarch, Divine Wrath, and Des Volch. So, only thing really we got good out of that was the Dark Holes, but that's fine. Some of the cool stuff I want to get was out of this, mainly. There we go. So, first we got Time Gazer Magician and Stargazer Magician, the 2 new pendulum monsters. I have to admit that there's so much text on these cards, it's kind of ridiculous. But these are your 2 new pendulum monsters, so you can pendulum summoning. I'll probably do a quick video on how to pendulum summoning after this. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Next we have Watt-Tail Dragon, a great normal monster. Luster Dragon, I remember this card, it's such a fun card. Hunter Dragon, a lot of normal monsters, which is normal for a starter deck. Millennium Shield, I remember this card, and I've never owned one. I've always wanted to just own a Millennium Shield because it's such a cool looking card. In hollow form, it looks amazing. Dark Blader has a cool story behind him. If you actually look up on the stories of Dark Blader and how he became Dark Blader and the Union monsters with Dark Blader, it's really cool. Next, we got Warrior Digreffer. There's some cool stories behind Digreffer. Then we got Chamberlain of the Six Samurai. There's a cool story actually behind Chamberlain of the Six Samurai. He actually has a legendary Six Samurai form, if I remember correctly. Mystical Elf, not as good as in the anime, where it actually give you life points back and bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon, if I remember correctly. And now we have some of the more newer cards. We have one card, Athir, the Empowering Dragon. When this card is Pendulum Summoned, you can target one card in the field, return it to your to the hand. You only can use the effect of Athir, the Empowering Dragon, once per turn. Not a bad card. Then we have the new, I guess you could say, warrior type monsters. A new warrior type effect, which I'll go over these. We have Vendir, the Empowering Warrior. I noticed that they all say empowering. Honest, the Empowering Warrior. Tigretta, the Empowering Warrior, which is actually not a bad card if I remember the what he says. He says, when this card is normal summon, you can special summon one normal 4 or lower normal monster from your hand in defensive position. So it's kind of like a marauding captain for normal type monsters, which is not too bad. We have one Hydra, the Empyrean Warrior, one Golden Dragon Summoner, one Blue Dragon Summoner, which if you play Blue Eyes White Dragon, you may want to just try this out if you play with Wonder Wand. Red Sparrow Summoner. We got Summoners as well. So we have new Warrior archetype and a new Spellcaster archetype. White Tiger Dragon Summoner, and Green Turtle Summoner. Then we have Sorcerer's Spell Wall. We got Supply Squad, or used to be called Supply Unit. Amazing card. I got this, the main reason why I got this, for my Fire Kings. Lightning Vortex. Always a good reprint. Mystical Space Typhoon. Ego Boost. One of my old favorite cards. Axe of Despair. Lucky Iron Axe, not as good as you think it would be. Monster Reincarnation, good card. This card actually needed a reprint. It's been a long time, but Dark Factory of Mass Production. Poison of the Old Man, a very versatile quick play spell card. Trap Hole, Sakuretsu Armor, Geki Break, Dust Tornado. Back before we had Fiendish Chain, this card was amazing. It was called Shadow Spell. That card used to be amazing. A Hero Emerges, actually a very decent card. Soul Restriction, never heard of this card, but after I read it, it's pretty much like a Birthright, which is actually it's like another form of Call of the Haunted for normal type monsters. Then we have Jar of Greed, Mystical Jammer, and 7 Tools of the Bandit. So, I'll just go over everything quickly. I mean, nothing really spectacular. Some good reprints like Mystical Space Typhoon, Dark Hole. The main thing the reason I got this pretty much was because of Supply Squad, because I think 2 is great in Fire Kings. 3 can get a little bit cloggy, but 2 is great. And then the cool thing is also it was kind of cool to try out these new Spellcaster type monsters, the new Spellcaster archetype, and the new Warrior archetype, which for some decks that I play, I'm going to be playing around with. And then we just get some cool normal monsters, which is always fun to play with if you just want to play with some buddies. But yeah, not too bad overall. I'm happy. I'm going to make a video after this showing you how to pendulum summoning and everything. And I hope you guys had enjoyed this opening very much. And until next time, take care, have fun dueling. Good luck dueling to everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Seto Kaiba, I'm out of here, guys.